What's up? What's up? Just if you're Jip in the house, okay, I want to reply to AnkokugaiBOSS video. Um, what's it called? Gaijin-Hunters and On-Lie. Anyway, he said something about me co-signing some guy's statement about a word, kokujo, and when I vaguely remember, but it was funny to me, just saying kokujo, black woman, right? And whatever this white guy talked about it, whatever, it doesn't even matter because if people got names for women who only talk to black guys, that's cool, because I'm sure they got names who, black guys got name out here got names for Japanese women who they say only talk to white guys and stuff like that too. So everyone got these names and things like that. I always say that black women, I mean not black women, but Japanese women look black. So when I heard it was like to me black woman to me, but I don't care. But even if they do like black men, so what? You call them whatever you want. It's good to identify them. If they got names for them, fine. I don't care. I'm not really all into that because I'm not into this racism thing in a world where it makes me angry to the point where, I mean, not to the point, I mean, like what happened in Ferguson, that made me angry because that was wrong and stuff like that. But I mean, just like when things like that are wrong, but like if a white person call black people this name, that name, that name, that name, it really doesn't bother me too much because and I know I understand that it 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 has its history and stuff in it too, but I'm trying to create a situation on my videos where you have to look past the name calling and look at the disease. Most white people who are racist, they are mentally ill and they need to be fixed. I think it's basically because it's their emotions that are fueling their imagination, because white racism is only real on paper. It's not real in their house because their wives really don't respect them. Their kids don't respect them. Their bosses don't respect them. So it's something that I've recently said that is forced on everyone. And if you don't get with the program, then you got these people that's going to come out and get you. But if you find out who those people are, you know, then you have advantage and stuff like that. I've grew up in white neighborhoods, and I've had no problems with them at all. And maybe it's because I didn't grow up in the South and stuff. I've been stopped by the police a whole bunch of times. I've never, ever been jacked up or talked too rude, or, they've never been aggressive to me or anything like that. It's always nice. I don't know why. Once me and my wife and this other white girl, I was taking her home. They were in the back of my car sleeping, and it was some hick, I guess, hick place out in going towards Edwards Air Force Base on the other side of going towards San Bernardino or something. I was taking the girl home, and I guess I was sleeping. I was weaving a little bit, and the cops came and gave me a test and everything. And there was two of them white guys, and they like looked in the back, saw the two white girls, saw me, and they're like, "Who's that?" And I'm like, one is my wife, and one is her friend. And when I said that, I was like, "Oh man," because I hear the stories, and they're like, "All right, just take them home, blah blah blah," and I'm like, okay, and that was it. We were out in a dark street, and they could have easily did anything and made up any story, and plus on the base, everybody probably would have believed them. Brothers too, probably, because I wasn't too well liked on the base and stuff. But nothing ever happened to me, so I can understand what's going on because it's wrong. Slavery was wrong and stuff like that. But I really feel that we need to do more than what we're doing to make things better, and there must be a cure to this, and I just don't complain like that. A lot of people say, "Oh, your videos make Japan look nice and all that stuff," and Japan is and then you got other people making their videos, and they're like, "Oh, wait, they're real, they're real." Well, of course, Japan have problems. You know what I'm saying? But what are you going to do? Just drain yourself in misery by listening to negative videos all the time? I talk about the good things that happen here, the opportunities. You don't hear any of those guys talking about, oh, I hate Japan because they paying me, you know, $2,700 or $3,000 so I could just sit in the office for 6 hours out of 8 hours, and I have an hour break, and I have three classes I got to teach, but I only got to sit in there for 15 minutes, and that's it. And, I'm just sitting in the office and on a computer, doing this and doing that, and a lot of guys complain and stuff. They do complain about not getting money, so, but you don't hear them complaining about the money they're getting. You don't hear them complaining about the girls they got. You don't hear them complaining about the nice apartments they got. You don't hear them complaining about going to like clubs like Sunsplash where the women went there specifically for black men. You got these Gaijin-Hunters and they just go to the bars and try to talk to you and blah, blah, blah. I think Gaijin-Hunters was maybe made up by white guys, and it was probably only meant for white guys because when most of these girls go to these black clubs and stuff, I don't know how many of them speak English, but I'm quite sure a whole bunch of them really don't speak that much English and stuff. But and a lot of the black guys, especially if they're African, they speak Japanese. So the girls will go there and it's all Japanese and stuff. So I'm thinking this Gaijin Hunter thing is all about it's a white white person thing, and not white man things, and not us. But because first time, I don't know, I've heard about it before, but but I don't think I heard it from a black person. But the last time I heard it, other than from this video I'm responding to from Boss, was from Brian Boundless, and he was telling me about it, and I was like, wow, okay, But I'm thinking, if a girl come up to you and she starts speaking English, then that should make your game on, and it should make it easier for you. I just want to talk in English. Okay, well, you got to pay me for this, or I got to get something out of it, But just to, for me, just to get angry and go online and talking about that, I don't understand it. But I mean, that's other people, But I just don't appreciate, him saying he got in, I co-sign, with that. So what, everybody co-signing with an African American. That's it wasn't around when slavery was around. It wasn't around when I think James Brown coined the I'm black and proud. So everybody went from whatever we were before Negroes, I guess, to being black, and then Jesse brought up the African Americans, or wherever it came from. But it's not old. It's recent. Now everyone talking about the African Americans and this and that and this and that. And if you want to say that, whatever, why should I get upset because he called a Japanese girl a kokujin, a girl that likes a black person, So why should I get upset about that? It's good. If a girl walk up to me and say, I'm a kokujin, I'm like, all right, come on, let's go. Because there are a lot of girls walk up to us and say, I don't know, to me anyway, I love black men. I even got in one of my videos, these girls just automatically say, I like black boys. She hit black boys, but, and it happens, walk up to you, I love black guys, they blah, blah, this and that, and that. I love black guys, I love black guys, I love black guys, and I get that all the time. And so if she walk up and say, guys, they just being funny and call them kokujin, So what, the ones that call like white guys, you call them hakujin. The ones that call them the like Asian guys, you call them Asian, whatever. I don't know, it was just funny because of the way I was thinking. And he making a joke, fine, whatever, because if you're gonna get rid of this racism stuff, you gotta draw a line where everybody's gonna have to be able to joke about something, because if it's, because if you really want to get into the nitty gritty of it all, then, we shouldn't be here. We should be back in the States, or we should be building something together to help brothers in the States and sisters in the States. I'm sitting here and my videos, making my videos. I'm just sitting here in Japan. I'm not doing that. And, y'all know me. I just make my videos, and I'm not trying to tell brothers to study well, and I'm not trying to tell, brothers to travel and stuff. I'm just sitting here in Japan complaining, about this. I'm sitting in Japan complaining about that, and I'm sitting, so whatever, I don't care. I just don't see the point, because that was something so long ago. And then I think in his comment, he said it was personal. So, if I say something and it's personal to him, You know what? I'm not his woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't owe him anything. We're friends, and we're not friends because of the way his thinking is. We just friends because the way we relate together and stuff, and we hang out and stuff. We hang out, we talk about all kinds of stuff, and I've told him, I think he can make his improvements at. But if he don't want to, that's fine, whatever. It's on him. But to call me out like that, that's bad. It's just like don't call me out then, call me on something big like saying like, well, Ralph, why don't you go back to the States and give this away or do that and do that. But I mean on some petty stuff, that's petty. So what, the guy didn't even ask if I don't remember. I gotta find the video and check it out. But so what, people making jokes. I like I said, I got white friends and they make jokes. They'll make jokes about other people. I've never made jokes about black people or about me, my face. But I've had a lot of black friends that did that to me. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know what the problem is. I don't know why he did that. But I don't have problems. People got there's a lot of problems that we have in the States, and got our black leaders, and all they doing is marching, marching. And there's simple ways to do things. My video, I was joking about I don't help people, but on my videos, I've helped a lot of brothers, just straighten up in school and do better. And they come to Japan and visit me, and not even just them, just white guys. And, I get letters from all kinds of people. So, I'm out here. Actually, I have really nothing to complain about Japan because I got these, like when I first came to Nagoya, 2,000 women came up and started talking to me. Last time I went to Nagoya, I was in this one bar, and this one Brazilian girl just forced me to take her number and stuff like that. And who ate that? Who ate that? And so I haven't had any problems. Now I've had problems with people before, and most of them just haters, because they just haters, because the girls come talking to me and they getting all jealous and stuff, because he's a black guy, and why them girls just walking over and talking to him and they not talking to me and blah blah blah. Maybe it's just your vibes are bad. Shoot, people can feel that stuff. So I don't know why and everything. I want to make some other videos about the Gaijin-Hunters. I already talked about the Gaijin-Hunters, but I want to talk about the online thing too. Because it's really interesting. It's a really interesting subject. But yeah, let me talk about it real quick. Online, you go online. If you want to pick up a girl, the best thing to do is you get a nice picture of yourself. If you can get a studio, Photoshop, whatever, with your nice build, have a good background. Have it like my face is in the middle, and then you have a background. Your body would be my face. Have a background. And then you, in your description, say, I'm a fun person. I like beautiful women. When I go out, I like to party. I like to hiking. And you just name all this stuff that you like to do and say, this is kind of woman. I want a woman. I want a woman who knows she's beautiful. You guys write this down. I want a woman who knows she's beautiful, keep herself in good shape, and want a real man to have fun with. And if you fit those qualities, then you call me, baby, because I'm waiting for you. And that's it. And you come straight on like that. And these girls, guys forget that girls have imaginations just like we do. And they're not out, so I'm a good girl. And no, these girls like to bang. You know what I'm saying? When they get out there and party, they just boom, 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 and getting into it and stuff. And to tell you the truth, a lot of guys really just can't hang with these women. So that's why a lot of real guys just like leaving all them fake other guys alone, just hanging out with the women, because the women seem like they got more heart than the men do. So that's what you do on online dating. He talked about this one brother that pick up girls, but there's another brother we hang out with, and he get way more than we do, and they just send him all kinds of stuff, But these guys, I'm gonna tell you what it is though. These guys go online and they spend hours and writing and emailing these girls and looking at these girls, so they've got to put in a time. You do got to put in time. I tried a little bit, the Cupid paid and all that stuff, and because somebody told me to try it, and I didn't really get it, but I don't care because I tell people I'm married. You know, all of them I got married. So, whatever. It's just funny. But yeah. Oh wait, hold on.